probably turn this down before I get a copyright. There we go. Now we can just wait for our audience. LFG. I love how that's kind of become the unofficial catchphrase of this show. Hey, it's the Nika. Next time, get yourself a board that can handle the neutron style. Later, Nick. Oh, anyway. Oh, shit. Okay. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Okay. Hoof job. Hoof job Sunday. Man, y'all having a good hoof job Sunday on this white woman summer? Anyway. Welcome. Time to... Why, yes, I did almost just fall. Anyway, welcome to Wonder After Dark. 2 episodes ago, not even previously on, 2 episodes ago on Wonder After Dark, I said that I was going to cover the... Oh. You should title this, Jesse Almost Dies on Camera. Joke's on you, that doesn't have the word my in it. Quentin Tarantino's new film, My Hoof Job. And you know, Quentin Tarantino has a foot fetish, so that's not off the table for him. Anyway. Although at least Tarantino's foot fetish is somewhat subtle, Dan Schneider's isn't. Anyway. Hoof Job directed by Michael Bay. I should have just titled this My Hoof Job. But does he like pony feet, though? We don't know. We don't know. But anyway, enough dilly-dallying, enough hoofing jobbing. Welcome to... Yeah, Dan Schneider is a stinky poo. Stinky poo-poo. Not young enough. No! No, no, no! No! No, we... No! Oh, we may be the creeps, but mother of God, don't... No! Oh my God. 4 minutes in, and this is already flown off the rails. Anyway, welcome to Wonder After Dark, the only show that dissolves into chaos. Anyway. Anyway. Oh my god, this is good. I can tell this is going to be a good one. Anyway, 2 episodes ago on Wonder After Dark, I said that I was going to cover one of the My Little Pony. Yep, that is exactly what it feels like. It feels like... Anyway, Trap, in theaters August 2nd. Anyway, 2 episodes ago on Wonder After Dark, I said that I would cover one of the My Little Pony mobile games. And then the entire episode, I went the whole time thinking to myself, not burp, but the whole episode I was thinking to myself, you're forgetting something. There's something you should be doing that you're clearly forgetting about. And only at basically the 0 minute did I finally realize I forgot to talk about that specific game. So we're doing that tonight. Yeah. Although for this, because this is a My Little Pony focused episode, we need to switch out the Pepsi bottle for this Blu-ray. So that will be taking the Pepsi bottle's place for tonight. There we go. I know you can't even hardly see it on camera, but yeah, because we're talking about ponies, the Pepsi bottle has now been replaced for this episode with the movie. Anyway, let's just sit that right there. I want to caress her at night. That's cute. Slowly. That's cute. I do too. Anyway. Okay. Now, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Wolverine. Wolverine. I need your power. Twilight Sparkle. I'm not even going to try and do the voice, but if you want our power, you'll have to go against the power of friendship. And of course, it would have a fight scene that goes insanely hard. Anyway, now My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is insanely popular. Power of Hope Chops. Okay, now Friendship is Magic was and still is insanely popular. So popular that it received quite a few games, but yet not a single... I sent you a gift in. I will get to your gift as soon as possible. But hey, fitting. Watch for the plot. Thank you for the gift. Anyway. Now, Friendship is Magic was and still is very popular. So, of course, it got quite a few games out of its run. But yet, not a single big-budget console game. Only smaller... My mom just sent this. John Wellington on Instagram. Ponytown exists. Okay. Do you ever wonder how many houses... Yeah, she told me about this one. I need Deadpool to cameo. Yeah. Now it's time to inform my mom that it's past her bedtime. You have now peed on me. Anyway, back to where I was going with this. Friendship is Magic was insanely popular. Also, regarding this, Ponytown exists. I don't think, though, that that is an official Hasbro thing. As much as I love fan work, as much as I love fan content and fan work, I'm specifically talking, you know, official... Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm strictly talking official Hasbro. Indeed. I text my mom, it's past your bedtime. She texts back, indeed it is, and this is her photo of choice. The Spock. Oh god, she's really developed that Gen Z humor. Oh my god. Let's get back on topic. Anyway. Okay, but as I was saying, the franchise has been insanely popular. So popular that it got quite a few games. I made a pony once. That's cute. Anyway, yep, it's spam time. Anyway, as I was saying, it got quite a few games out of its run, but yet not a single big budget, but yet not a single big budget console game. Not a single one. I gave a B. Not a single big budget console game. Which I find a little surprising. Well, that's mine now. Anyway. Okay. Let's not get distracted anymore. Okay, but anyway. Jesus. Okay, here's Wolverine laying in a bed just thinking about some fries. It's one of the most innocent... It's like the most innocent thing I was expecting to come out of that. Anyway. But yeah, Friendship is Magic was very popular. Insanely popular. So much so that it got quite a few mobile games. And honestly, the fact that it didn't get any console games is surprising and not. Surprising because insanely popular show, but not really surprising because the 2010s was kind of when kids' games on consoles were kind of slowing down, specifically licensed games. Name withheld. I wish Name Withheld was here to see that, because I can only imagine the comeback. But anyway, now, I could talk all night about the different My Little Pony mobile games. But tonight we're talking one specific one, developed by Gameloft, titled My Little Pony Magic Princess. Probably the funniest, that's obvious when it comes to me, probably the funniest combination of words that could have just come out my mouth. Anyway, I kind of struggled to find information about this game, but I'm just going to talk it up. My Little Pony Magic Princess was a mobile game, obviously. Happy early anniversary. I'm just going to leave it at that. Happy early anniversary. Mexicans. I have a love-hate relationship with Mexicans. Anyway, let's not dwell upon that any further. As I said, I have a love-hate relationship with Mexicans, but again, let's not dwell upon that any further. Anyway, Magic Princess was a mobile game developed by Gameloft, which first released on the App Store. Oh yeah, Antonio Banderas is hot in Spy Kids. Like, yeah, for real. But anyway, was a mobile game developed by Gameloft that first released in 2012 at the height of My Little Pony's popularity. I mean, remember, that would have been 2 years into its run, but that was still the height of its popularity. Now, excuse me, this game is interesting. How so? Let me explain. As I said, My Little Pony Magic Princess first launched on the App Store in 2012. For context, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic premiered on the TV channel Hub in the US. I don't know where it aired in Canada, but in the US, I see Sylv is jerking off to Antonio Banderas right now. Anyway, but for context, Friendship is Magic first premiered on the Hub channel in 2010. And it ran for 9 seasons over 9 years. Now, typically, yeah. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring the Antonio Banderas thirst. I'm just trying not to get too distracted or go horribly off topic, like I always do. No, it's fine. Anyway. But anyway, Friendship is Magic, for context, first premiered in 2010. And it ran for 9 seasons over 9 years. Typically, these licensed mobile kids games are only supported for a handful of years, like 2 to 5 years, if that. So, you would think at some point Gameloft would have stopped supporting it. Oh no! Not only is My Little Pony Magic Princess still getting updated by Gameloft to this day and is supported by the current version of iOS, but it has never been delisted since 2012. It has never went down for any reason that I'm aware of, and is still getting new content and new characters and new additions to this very day. Also, it's a fucking gigabyte in size. Mother of God. I know I shouldn't use the Lord's name in vain, but Mother of God. Actually, though, like, that's like the stark difference between girl magic and boy magic. And yet, somehow, My Little Pony ends up being both of those at the same time. But anyway, yeah, this game has been up on the App Store since 2012 and is somehow still being supported to this very day with new content and new updates. For additional context, as I said, Friendship is Magic ended in 2019. It would keep airing reruns on Discovery Family for a few years, but has since stopped airing. Currently, it does not air on American television. Any new or old... Your master has now baited you. Currently, no new episodes, and from... Yeah, I was about to get to that. I was actually about to get to that. But yeah, Friendship is Magic has been off the air for a few years now. There's not been any reruns, any new content, no new DVD or Blu-ray releases. Nothing. But yet this game is still being supported. And what makes it really interesting as well, in that amount of time, I do be the jonkler. Anyway, in that amount of time, in 2021, Generation 5 began. Because remember, Friendship is Magic was the fourth incarnation or fourth generation of My Little Pony. After it came Generation 5, which technically is made up of 2 shows. But, oh yeah, Friendship is Magic is peak. And I see you finally started to listen. But anyway, but in that amount of time, Generation 5 premiered in 2021 with the movie A New Generation. After that came the 2 shows. I would have thought by now, can I? No. I am not touching that, not answering that. I am not even jokingly, no. If a certain somebody who could be here right now but isn't asked me that, then yes, but you, no. Oh my god. Anyway, even though Magic Princess was themed around Generation 4 and themed around Friendship is, you have now been punished. Even though Magic Princess was themed around Friendship is Magic and was launched during Friendship is Magic, I thought for sure by now that they would have added something from Generation 5. Even if it was just Sunny, like just Sunny herself. But no. This game is still strictly G4 based. Which, I mean, G4 is based, but talk about Gen 3.5. That one clip of the Croods in a minute! Anyway, but back on topic, but yeah. This game is an enigma. It launched over a decade ago, is still being updated to this very day, still being supported, and is still very much the one with the other rainbow dash. I'll get to that in a minute. And is not only... Okay, anyway, but this game is such an enigma. It launched over a decade ago, is still being supported with new updates and new content, has been updated over the years to be supported by the current version of iOS, and is still strictly focused on the previous generation, with no ties to the current incarnation of the franchise. That's hot. It's so surreal. She does sound like a boy. But if anything, I think that makes her hotter. But yeah. Femboys are hot. And I think I just farted. But anyway. But yeah, this game is such... But this game is such an enigma, I swear to you. Albeit, it's the kind of enigma that I just absolutely love. But you're probably wondering, is this game actually any good? Is My Little Pony Magic Princess any good? Is it a surprisingly good kids game? Or is it just a generic kids mobile game that is very competently made, but is otherwise just okay? I'll let you guess the answer to that before I tell you the answer to that. Again, go ahead and guess the answer to that question before I answer the question. It's probably a basic mobile game. I don't play mobile games. Fair enough. Just fair enough. I mean, really, I don't play a lot of mobile games either, but I think that's kind of a hot take, but honestly, yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure Spider knows the answer to this question. Don't you? Don't you, Spider? I think you know the answer to the question of, you know, is it a great game or not? I see Silva's just spitting. I believe you. My apologies if it seemed like I was oh. That is the that is the way ever that could have been described. It's like the Pedro meme. It's good but could be better. Okay, well now it's time for my answer to the question. It's actually surprisingly good. Again, I do agree with Spider. It could be better, but I think for what it is, it's very well made. Especially for being a possibly low budget, you know, kids' mobile phone game. I mean, just stop. I mean, for what it is, like, remember, you can be any age, any gender, and play the game and like My Little Pony. You can be any age, any gender, and love the franchise. But for what it is, which, yeah, I will admit it, it is basically just a mobile game intended for young children. Discord Dada, okay. Logan. You were not about to make me save like 100 of these. Anyway, but show it. Okay. Anyway, here's Logan mourning the loss of the OG Rainbow Dash. Okay. I have nothing against people who play mobile games, but to call yourself a gamer and only play, yeah, then you're fake as fuck. I don't even hate mobile games in general, I just feel like they're overrated and take up too much space. Overrated, everyone hates mobile games, they're underrated half the time. I see we've already gotten to the arguing. Anyway, but back to the game on top, back to the game at hand. But for what it is and the target demographic that it's aimed at, it's actually surprisingly good. Like, it's very well made. The models and everything, the Marvel mobile games are actually fun. I haven't played any of them. But anyway, but the models, the 3D models, the environments and everything are actually very well made and look surprisingly good for a game that was probably made for pennies on the dollar in terms of budget. And I also haven't played Injustice, but it's very well made. It's very competently made. And, oh yeah, take a wild shot in the dark as to why you think I started playing it. I think you already know the answer to that, but I'm not even going to argue with Pokemon Go. But anyway, take a wild shot in the dark as to why you think I started playing such a game. Yeah, you all know why. Anyway, but My biggest problem with the game... Bingo, Syl. My biggest problem with the game is the ads. That is true. Okay, and I was going to get to that, but this isn't a problem exclusively related to it, but it's a problem related to mobile games in general, and why I don't really play a lot of mobile games. I am the indoctrinator. And I'm the submissive sex object. I'm submissive, but I'm definitely not breedable. Anyway, but that's kind of why I don't play a lot of mobile games, is the ads are just out of control on a lot of them. Even the ones that aren't very ad heavy, they still have that problem. Which is funny, that did not used to be the case when I was, okay, I was born during kind of a oddly specific period in time. You see, when I was born, I'm not about to give my whole life story, I just have to add this bit of context. When I was born, ads have ruined a lot of classic mobile games I used to play on. Same. Anyway, I was born during kind of a weird period of time. Because, okay, when I was a baby, DVD wasn't new, but VHS was on its way out the door. DVD had already been around for a few years, and Blu-ray was just starting to come in. But at the same time Blu-ray was just starting to come in, people still had not upgraded their TVs to HD flat screens. A lot of people I saw back then still had, you know, those old classic CRT bricks. So, and of course, adding to that, when I say I was born during kind of a weird period of time, I was also a weird child. You see, I don't know how many of you, in fact I know one of you doesn't, Leo Kim Video, Australian YouTuber, Australian toy reviewer, he once said that 2009-2010 was quote-unquote the iPad Christmas, or the Apple Christmas. Basically, once the iPad rolled around, toys went out of fashion. Now it was all phones and tablets for the kiddies. I was a weird child in that I played with iPhones and iPads when they were coming out, but I still also played with tangible toys. Yeah, I was a really weird kid if you couldn't tell. But anyway, why I even bring that up? Yeah, not entirely wrong, read. Back in my, okay, it's like pay to get rid of ads and half the time paying for it doesn't fucking work. I've never had that happen, but yeah. I also love playing with toys. Yeah. But anyway, but basically, where I was going with this, because admittedly, all the chat messages were kind of overwhelming me a little. More so than your nephew is based. Just you saying that, your nephew is fucking based. Tell your nephew I said he's based. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, back on topic, but he's like 3. I don't give a shit. Anyway, but where I was going with this, I just know that nephew is having a good childhood, at least, I hope. I don't know what his family situation is like. Anyway, I don't know, I'm just so apt. How come everyone has a niece or nephew, but I never did? I have a niece, but I'm kind of like so far disconnected that I just kind of I'm just like, okay, you have a baby, and I'm kind of related. Okay. Anyway, back on topic, but do I think... Okay, but for what it is, it's a very... Name withheld has a nephew. That's nice. Anyway, but for what it is, it's actually a surprisingly well-made game. Especially for being a licensed kids game from the early 2010s. That has somehow miraculously lasted till now. Shut. Anyway. But now it's time for the next question. Is it a fun game? Is it fun to play? Is it worth your time? Once again, I'm going to let the audience guess the answer to that question before I then proceed to answer the question. What a coincidence, I'm a girl too. But anyway, I want you to go ahead and guess the answer before I say the answer. Yes, you would be correct. Which is funny, it's not exactly the most original mobile game out there, in that it's basically another one of those tap-to-build town simulator games with a few mini games sprinkled throughout. But it's surprisingly pretty fun. Mind you, I've only played it like once or twice so far, but I've had fun on those occasions, surprisingly. It's pretty fun. Yeah, you know you made a good kids game when somebody who... Nah, it's okay. Literally, we're all cynical to some degree. I'm just cynical towards all people ever. Spider is cynical-ish. I just don't care. That's okay. Although I apologize if this sounds rude or sarcastic. It's not intentional, but that's kind of the price you pay for Italian. Anyway, back on topic, but... Okay. I'm Italian. Actually, you're native. But anyway... But... It's surprisingly pretty fun. For what is otherwise just another generic... My apologies. I'm stupid. I'm always stupid, fun fact. Anyway. But it's actually surprisingly fun. For Discord, okay? Yeah, no, that's the best one so far. You now have dudes. Best part is, that is basically where I am at this point. Show me bobs. Okay, here are your bobs. Here are your bobs. Okay, I dead now. Anyway. That should not have been funny in the least. Especially because that's such a, like, ass-obvious joke. Send vagini... Unfortunately, I can't really play along with that because this is the wrong platform. But anyway, back on topic. But yeah, I just wanted to talk this game up for a bit because I just think it's an interesting facet of My Little Pony history. I say as somebody who's only so far, there it is, I'm touching, there it is, I'm using my rose toy, yep. Anyway, I say as somebody who so far has only touched the early part of Friendship is Magic. But it's a very... Okay, that one I can't show on... I cannot show that on camera. Or else I will get sniped. I can't show that, but... God. No, I can't show that. I cannot show that. You now have ice cream. I can't show it. I can't fucking... You think you're funny, and I did just laugh, but that's too risky, that's too risque to show on this... Stop! Some Wolverine jokes are funny. This one's like a double-edged sword where it caught me off guard, but it's not okay to show on camera. Stop. God damn it. Stop. Wonder After Dark, the only show where I have to beat an old lady with a stick. Ew, what's this? Anyway, this has spiraled out of control. Anyway, you are now not sad. Anyway, back on topic. But yeah, I just wanted to talk that... I'm good. Oh yeah, you are. A whole collection of Wolverine memes. Anyway. Back on topic. But... I'm sad for real. That's unfortunate. That does not... I want happy. You are now happy. Anyway. I mean, I want happy too. So, I'm not saying that as a joke, but I'm not going to say why, or else Sylv will get a little pissy. So, use your imagination. But anyway, make a weird pose. Make a weird pose. Your wish is my command. I do watch categories sometimes. If it's a weird pose you want, it's a weird fucking pose you're gonna get. I am not a contortionist. I am not a contortionist. But here you go. Fuck. What does this say? I was watching it before you called me here. That's nice. Oh. Can you eat cereal on camera? Make a pose where you're standing, doofus. I just did the weirdest thing that came to my mind, and that was, of course, trying to push my body to the absolute limit, but yeah, that took a lot out of me as well. So, oh God. define weird pose. Where, like, you clearly have something in mind that you're trying to trick me into. Well, I mean, if you mean huge by long, then yes. Humorously, it's the biggest room in this house. Cornholio. Okay. Shirt's not really fit for this, but here you go. Oh, God. So you got the master bedroom is what you're saying. No, fun fact, this room that you see was originally a sunroom. And that's the canonical reason why there are so many motherfucking windows. If you want even more house lore, this prior to my family moving in, this house never had what is a do Canadian houses just not have sunrooms? Oh my God, that is culture shock at its finest. Jesus and fuck. Okay, I gotta take this off for a minute because it's getting, or not take it all the way off, but I gotta have the house coat at half mast because it's getting hot in here. I hear it sometimes, but I never understood it. Basically, it's like an extra room in a house that intentionally and deliberately has a fuck ton of windows. Typically, it has one big window, but this one just has a bunch of individual windows, and basically the whole point is you can just sit and just look outside. It makes way more sense in premise than described. Epic. Yeah. Epic. I wish I had somebody to just sit and watch outside with. Also, nice shirt. Yes, indeed. Where did you get? I could just answer that straight up, but I'm instead linking it. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it. Hang on. Bitch. There we go. Okay, that's clearly more of a... This is like more of a purplish color, so I don't know why they were calling it blue, but whatever. If you say blue, I'm just going to insist it's blue. Discord, okay. Anyway, here's the link to that shirt. You motherfucker. You fucking... Fuck you. I mean, I'm assuming the blue they're referring to is kind of the... under the text here, the like kind of like 3D-ish, but like I see purple under the letters. I don't know, I might be colorblind. And hey, look, this is actually safe to show on camera. You done set me the hell up. The devil works fast, but blonde doofuses work faster. I am always getting set up by people. Especially mechs, anyway. But yeah, I guess we're done here with, not done with this episode, but I guess we're done with that aforementioned mobile game. My Little Pony, Magic Princess, it could be. Say it. It. Oh yeah, no. Nacho. There you go. Anyway. But My Little Pony, Magic Princess. I guess to conclude that subject, James, you nacho. Anyway, I guess to conclude that subject, it's actually a surprisingly good mobile game. My apologies. I will not call you Nacho anymore. Anyway, it's actually a surprisingly well-made, surprisingly good mobile game. It may not be perfect, but it's pretty good, and is actually very fun. Well, anyway, if there are any other My Little Pony related topics you would like to hear about in the future, speak now. Does she from gamer to racist? Anyway, but yeah, if there are any other My Little Pony related topics you would like to hear about, speak now, or forever hold it. Hold what? Just it. Steps smooth. Again, I'm just going to say that again since you were both clearly not listening, but if there are any other My Little Pony related topics you would like to hear about in the future, speak now or talk about the... No. Even though I would definitely do that as a joke, no. Okay, serious answers this time. If there are any My Little Pony related topics you would like to hear about in the future, talk about Ponytown. I haven't played it. I'm not refusing to talk about that game when I say that. I just haven't played it. So, I would gladly talk about it tonight, but it's dirt simple. Talk about the Japanese Sonic statue. I'm not really going to go over the full history of that, but I just want to say that statue is one of my favorite things just because the story of how it got found is so damn bizarre. The only thing more bizarre, of course, is where it was found. Sorry, I was just seeing if this was over yet. Oh, it's our corporate overlords. Anyway, I used to regularly cover it on the Sonic Wiki. Oh! Anyway, back to where... But yeah, I think the only thing more bizarre than that statue itself is where it was found, which is just on the side. Talk about a Rose toy. And, oh my god. Yeah, I have some solid advice for everybody watching this show. Make sure that your vibrator and your taser are not the same color. I cannot stress that enough. Again, I cannot stress that enough. Just make sure that your vibrator and your taser are not the same color. Because otherwise, if you grab your vibrator instead of your taser, you're in for some trouble. But if you grab your taser instead of your vibrator, you're in for even more trouble. So again, there's some advice for all of you. Make sure that your vibrator and your taser are not the same color. Make sure that your vibrator is distinctly pink and your taser is distinctly silver. You don't want a pink vibrator and a pink taser. Yes, I really just said all of that with a straight face. Anytime there was an update, long before that. I would love to see that blog. Maybe we'll cover that on a future stream. Maybe not tonight, but on a future one. Assuming that blog is still around. If it isn't, that's unfortunate. I still have that account, I think. Anyway. Okay, but serious answers this time. If they're... Oopsie doodle. Okay, serious answers this time. If there are any My Little Pony topics you would like to hear in the future... Okay, Ponytown. A taser can be a toy if you're brave enough. Anyway, I'm redirecting this to you, Spider. If there are any My Little Pony topics I think you guys are thinking of a stun gun. Gen 3.5. I haven't watched it, but I might do that. But, yeah, is Generation 3.5 easy? Actually, are all of the series prior to Gen 4 easy to come by, or no? I'm just wondering, before I decide to cover any of that on this show. I don't know. Okay. If you can find a copy of Gen 3.5 at least, let me know. And if you do, I will cover it. A taser shoots out the wires, a stun gun shocks on contact. I'm pretty sure some tasers shock as well. I could be wrong, but anyway, back on topic. Well, anyway, who wants to hear about... I know that we're 56 minutes in, but who wants to hear about what I did today? Just, who wants to hear about what I did today? Go on, Jess. Okay. So, I went... Well... Okay. She came... I wish I could. Anyway, all I need was play Minecraft. Anyway, so I went to Kohl's, and I got a book there, but I don't have a PP anymore. Now I do, but it's tiny. Anyway, I went to Kohl's, and I got a book. Fun fact, I don't read often, but I got a book. Now you're no, it's not that Kohl's. Different chain of stores in the U.S. Similar name, different chain. I can see the confusion, though. Anyway, but got a new book. You're probably wondering, why are you not showing it? It's because I accidentally left it in the car, so I can't show it on tonight's episode, unfortunately, because I left it in the car by mistake. You are now forgiven. But yeah, I would show the book that I got at Kohl's, but it's in the car right now. I forgot to bring it in earlier, so that'll be the leftovers. No, it's not porn. I just said I left it in the car by accident. Had I not left it in the car, I would show it. Spider-Man Homecoming. That's nice. That's a nice tower. That's a nice, big tower. Anyway, but yeah, left it in... I stole it. Shut up. Anyway, after Kohl's, I went to Walmart. Anyway, take a wild shot in the dark as to what you think I got at Walmart before I show it. Just give me your best educated guess. Next time, talk about from... That actually would make a pretty good episode. So, okay, I guess we'll do Dust. Although I'll have to be really creative with the title for that one, because you can't quite say the name of the bar in your video title. But anyway, take a wild damn shot in the dark as to what you think I got at Walmart today. Just before I show, it's 2 items. So go ahead and guess the 2 before I show the 2. What 2 items do you think I got at Walmart today? Give me your best educated guess. Next time, talk about the Disney. That's another good suggestion. Wonder the Dusk Dark. Okay, well, that's a good title, but for consistency, it does not have my in the title. I'll think about it, but anyway. But talk about the Disney Vault. That's a great suggestion. Neither one of you answered the question. which was what you think I got at Walmart today. Anyway, give me your best educated guess before I remember the Disney Vault. Yeah, which is why I said that's a great suggestion. You got a movie, Big Hero 6. Nope, not Big Hero 6, although here is the funny image for tonight. Hang on, here's the funny image for, not Ghostbusters. Here's the funny image, though. It's, Kitty Xavier. Kitty Xavier. Anyway. Nope, it's not Big Hero 6. It's not Ghostbusters. I'm going to show this first. Chuck. No. Alright. First item we have. Alright. Okay, anyway. Jesus Christ. Okay, first item I got. Yeah, none of you were right. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, the complete series on DVD. One of two items that I got at Walmart today. So yeah, now I have Lightspeed Rescue on DVD in my collection. Yeah, Lightspeed Rescue is a great one. But yet it's not Godzilla Ultraman. You're seeing what I'm talking about. Now you're just pulling shit out your coochie hole. But anyway, yeah, Power Rangers Lightspeed. I said 2, and I'm getting the number 2, but the only hint I will give is that you're a little off with both Godzilla. You're off with Godzilla, you're off with Ultraman, and you're way off with VeggieTales. I want to guess the other one. I'll let you guess while... I will let you guess, directed at Spider. You're not wrong in the case of Sylph, but you should get why it does. You can't really get mad at me, you should understand. Anyway, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, the complete series. Very affordable. This is a Power Rangers again. Nope, I'm not that dumb. Kamen Rider, you can't find those at Walmart, but anyway. Let me finish. I already have Time Force. Well, Time Force is great, but anyway. Not a season I hear people talk about very often, but now I have the complete series. Not my favorite. Honestly, Studio, you misspelled it, but you'll find out momentarily. I was never really a huge fan of the cover art. I don't care. My apologies. Anyway, I was never really a huge fan of the artwork that Shout Factory used for their releases. I mean, it's not bad at all. It's just, you know, the team, the logo, the complete series, color. It's not the worst, but it's also not... I mean, it's uniform. It's consistent. I like simplicity and I like consistency, but I don't know. It just something about this artwork I never really liked for the Shout Factory releases. King Kong, you'll find out momentarily. Anyway, 5 DVD set, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, the complete series, Shout Factory, DVD logo, all that. No bonus features, Pacific Rim, autographed by Mr. Tax Fraud. Man, that must be worth a fortune, Sonic. Anyway, you'll get the answers soon enough. No bonus features, just says includes all 40 episodes, which, I mean, I wish, you know, that these DVDs were more feature-packed, but, you know, he called $40. Actually, Scrubs is a pretty good guess, but you're way off. But anyway, I do wish these DVDs were more feature-packed, but, you know, you're getting a lot of episodes, so I guess it evens itself out. Haven't opened this yet, still sealed. Alright, now, item number 2. I see somebody's getting antsy. Item number 2, well, Spider, you are way off. All of your guesses, every last one of them, way off. Nope, nope. Not Scrubs, not Pacific Rim, not VeggieTales, not any. Yeah. Mimic 3-movie collection, including Mimic, Mimic 2, and Mimic 3 Sentinel. Fun fact, this was a total blind buy. Total blind buy. Haven't seen any of these, but I was like, you know what, might as well. I'm here anyway. But yeah, your guesses were way off. Not a damn one of them was right. That is impressive. But yeah, I don't always, it just so happens that I blind buy a lot. She is stupid. Well, you're wrong about always blind buy, but you are correct about stupid. But anyway, haven't seen any of these, but I figured, you know what, I'm already here, I might as well. It's 3 movies for $5. Sure. Plus, I mean, combined, this was $19 total. So, 40 episodes plus 3 movies, I got my money's worth today. Anyway, really nice artwork here. Miramax logo in the corner. And of course, these being Miramax films, these have been re-released and reissued and reprinted many, 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 many times. First time by good old Buena Vista Home Entertainment, because they had the Miramax rights at the time. Second time by Lionsgate. And the third most recent time. I'm choosing not to answer that because I don't want to hurt either of you's feelings. Anyway, and the third time these films were released, Paramount. Because Paramount has the Miramax rights now. Okay, fine, you. Anyway, Paramount logo, Mimic 3-movie collection, closed caption, DVD logo, Miramax. The back, very simplistic. The complete legacy. Anyway, the complete legacy of one deadly experiment. But yet it does not go into detail about what any of these movies are actually about. No bonus features are listed. So I imagine either that this is completely bare bones, just the 3 movies, or that whatever bonus content is on here is incredibly minuscule. I have now come. Yes, you have. But includes, you know, Mimic, Mimic 2, and Mimic 3 Sentinel. Again, I haven't seen any of these, but I was like, you know what, I'm already here, I might as well. It's only $5. Also, still sealed, haven't opened. Yeah. I love it when my internet sucks. You two always, both of you in the audience, always seem to have problems with your internet. I usually have pretty good internet when my orgasm sound is the home improvement noise. Keeps freezing. That's unfortunate. Anyway, but let's just turn something on in the background. But yeah, there's the Walmart haul. Yeah, how would we rate this haul on a scale of 1 to cock? Okay, anyway. Talk about Nick Cage's Vampire's Kiss. I haven't seen it. Y'all, you both are really good at asking me to review shit I have not seen. Okay. 2 out of Cook. I rate 8 out of... That's quite the conflicting set of ratings there, but I guess that makes sense for both of you. Talk about Pan's Lab. I haven't seen Pan's Lab. Oh my god. I swear, with Buddha as my witness even. Thank you. Talk about me continuing the show. My apologies, I'm editing something down here. Talk about Raising Hope, which I also haven't seen. Talk about The Flash. Well, I have seen The Flash. It's the movie of all time, I would say. Maybe not the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's talk about... Oh my god. Hey, talk... Yeah, hey, talk about this. Talk... Hey, talk about... talk about... I haven't seen that. Hey, talk about... Hey, you want to talk about... Hey, you want to... Hey, do you want to talk... Do you want to talk about this? Do you want... Do you want to talk about... Do you want to talk about this? My god. That was a psychotic break at its finest. Zooey Mama. I just did that because you both are just going off. Everything y'all piss nuts just saw was just because y'all two were going off. Jesse. Alright. This is directed at both of you. I go off often. Alright, this is directed at both of you. You cannot reply to this with a joke. You have to be completely serious. Rate my nips out of 10. Nips out of 10, rate them. Where do the nips land on a scale of 1 to 10? And off to... Oh my god. .1 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Oh my god. I've seen better nips on my neuter dog. Jesus Christ. Somehow, that is not the craziest thing that has ever been said on this show. Somehow. Wrong platform. My apologies. Also, yes, that is dude spelled backwards. But my apologies. I should be saying that on the New Year's Eve special, which will be broadcast exclusively on Brazzers. Talk about Farquaad. E. Talk about The Good Dinosaur. Actually, The Good Dinosaur is one of those movies that also just kind of came and went. Like, it came out during the Thanksgiving 2015 season, and then once it came out on DVD and Blu-ray, everyone just kind of forgot about it. Farquaad has less than 10 minutes of screen time, but yet he manages to make the most out of every minute. Talk about Freebird. That movie is a damn acid trip. Like, that's all I can say. It's just an acid trip. Talk about Nut Job. I don't remember anything about Nut Job. I know I've seen it. It's in my eyesight down here, but I don't remember anything. Talk about Joe Dirt. That's a great movie. Joe Dirt. Business in the front, party in the back. Oh yeah, that is actually my hair. I'm still editing, ding. What's your favorite part from Madam Web? I haven't watched it yet. I swear, I put such long pauses in these. P.P. Parker. My foot hurts. It feels so much later than just 12:18. Like it. Talk about The Room. I rented, checked out The Disaster Artist. I will get to it, but I haven't watched it yet. But I also have not seen The Room at all. I'll be back. Okay. No worries. I mean, this is kind of the boring part right now anyway. New York. New York is a place. I've never been to New York. I just never been to New York. In fact, I'm going to be brutally honest, I kind of forgot that you are still on vacation. I think. I just kind of forgot, honestly. I'm in Pennsylvania. That's nice. Gonna be back in Oklahoma on the 1st. Wowie zowie. Back to familiar hell. Yeah. I know I just kind of flashbanged myself, but... By the way, I only filmed around 4 episodes out of a 26 episode season. Well, at least you made progress. I guess that's a bright side. At least you made progress. May not have been a lot. Oh. May not have been a lot of progress, but at least you made progress. Anyway, read it. Okay. Sorry I'm late. It's a jungle out there. I had to morb an old lady with a dildo to get these cranberries. That is a sentence. Anyway, I guess we'll end the episode, but I guess, yeah. The vacation stuff was supposed to be limited, and I got all that I needed, but man, this is going to take a long, yeah. Anyway, okay. Itchy, 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 itchy. Anyway, that's hot, yep. Anyway, everything's hot. Alright, I guess we'll end the episode, the Itchy and Scratchy show, yep. If you ask me, everyone in this theater is a giant sucker, especially you! Anyway. Alright, I guess we'll end the episode with the My planet needs me. That's exactly what Marvel said to Kang. Anyway, I guess we'll end the episode with this. So, yeah. I guess we'll end the episode with this. We have time for one DVD unboxing of the 2. I can't unbox both tonight, because it is getting a little late, but I have time for at least one. So, I can already imagine which one will generate the most interest, but of the 2, which would you like to see me on? Yep, I knew that was going to be the pick. Spider, alright. Spider, I know you don't really care for the unbox. I got a dip. Okay, kind of early, but no worries. Peace. Peace be with you. Have it. Also, peace. Okay, I guess that's the one we're doing. I'll dip you in meat. Okay. I guess. Alright, so. I guess tonight's DVD unboxing. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, the complete series. Tomorrow night, Mimic. Because usually if I get, can I eat meat? You have now eaten meat. Okay, but I guess that will be our DVD unboxing for tonight. Perfectly okay with it, just saying. As soon as I type up this caption. Just 1 second. Oh yeah, bye-bye, Spider. Have a day. Anyway, I'll get to the unboxing, but let me type up this first. I've heard about that, but I haven't seen it. Again, heard about, but haven't seen. Noted. And that's a lot of gibberish. It's a whole lot of gibberish. That's from me wiping my keyboard. Wowie zowie. With a baby wipe. I'll do the unboxing. I'm just typing up a little TikTok caption. And I almost just put the same tag twice. Okay. There we go. I want to eat him. Same. Okay, I'll just, I guess while we wait for that to post, I will get the unboxing set up. You now have the ability to eat. Anyway, I love how that's just become a recurring bit on this show. Alright. What's the best line in all 3 Spider-Man movies? Pick one from each. Did your husband give it to you? That one screen from Spider-Man 2, I know it's not really a line, but... And the lyrics to the song that plays during the Bully Maguire dance. I'm tired. I know I just half-assed to absolute death, but I'm so tired. Oh, I'm in luck. That actually is a line, basically. So it's not entirely half-assing. Ain't much, but it's honestly. Uncle Ben, what happened? They, them, pussy. Anyway. Oh yeah, there's the Eeper. Anyway, tonight's DVD unboxing. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, the complete series. Available pretty much wherever the hell from Shout Factory. Or whoever is still shipping copies of this to stores. I don't even know if it's Shout themselves or if they just keep finding leftover stock in a warehouse, but let's devour some Blizzy. The unboxing. I'll try that again. Because I'm a picky perfectionist. It's funny, my room is anything but perfect, but yet I'm a perfectionist. How funny is that? Alright, one more try should be good. This is amazing. This is an amazing out of context moment. There we go. Remember, kids, always use the appropriate box cutting utensils. Cannot stress that enough. And what's hilarious is that this is very effective. Alright, job is done for tonight. Can be useful, really useful elsewhere. Very simple. Yep, there we go. Probably the simplest unboxing in a while. There we go. Alright, let's move back over here so we can finish up the episode. Alright. And now, a closer look at Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, the complete series. Something I do like about the Shout Factory releases. Please bring copper on camera. I'll do that in a second. Anyway. Something I always liked about the Shout Factory releases is how they do actually not just list the episodes, but list what episodes are on each disc. So like disc 1, episodes 1 through 8, disc 2, 9 through 16, 17 through 24, 25 through 32, and 33 through 40. That's hot. Anyway, I do like that they actually list what episodes are on each disc. But disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, disc 4, disc 5, and there's the series logo back there. Not the most extravagant or flashy release, but, you know, great release of a great season. Yeah. Okay, no. Unfortunately, Copper has decided he wants to be a little bitch, so I have to bring the camera to him. Anyway, alright, alright. We are at, okay, it is 12:37 a.m. We are at 97. How often does Copper bark? Not often in general, but of course, in general vicinity of other people, quite a bit. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, it is 12:38 a.m. We just hit 98 minutes. Is he yappy? Not typically. In fact, not really yappy at all. That's more so my sister's idiotic dog. Anyway, you know, fun fact. When my dad was getting my sister a dog, what's your sister's dog? I've said it before, Australian Shepherd. Anyway, fun fact, when my dad said, let's get her a dog, and when my sister first asked, my mom kept basically pressuring him to get a Great Dane for two reasons. One, they're very calm. Two, because sister, blind, seeing eye dog, they're apparently really good at that. My dad instead went so far in the other direction because he heard Australian Shepherds were smart. If you know my sister's dog, that ended up being the biggest fucking lie ever. There is nothing smart about this Australian Shepherd. She is a massive dummy. Big dummy. Biggest dummy. But you know what? At this point, you think I'm joking, but I'm being completely serious. That dog is stupid. Anyway, but, also, I'm gonna be real with you. I love Great Danes, but the one thing I don't like is that they can look me right in the eye. Is she stupid? Yes. I like Great Danes, but the one thing I do not like about them is the fact they can look me right in the eyes without having to get on two legs to do it. Like, you should not be able to do that. Okay, but it is 12:40 a.m. We have just hit 100 minutes. I think this seems like a good place to cap off tonight's episode. But before we do cap it off, what topics would you like to see me cover on tomorrow night's stream, if you can think of any? And number two, do we just have anything to say before we wrap this up? From dusk till dawn. Okay, I guess we're doing dusk till dawn tomorrow. I'm going to have to get really creative talking about that one on YouTube. Mind you, people upload clips from the movie all the time, but you dare describe what happens in it, you're getting flagged instantly. Okay, do we have anything to... Spy Kids 2 as well. That is an odd combo, but you know what? I'll do it. Anyway, do we have any final words before we wrap this up? Or are we kind of all set? Both the same director. Yep, Robert Rodriguez. Anyway, do we have any final words, or are we kind of done here? And share a lot of actors. Yep. I apologize if I sound like a broken record, but do we have anything to say before we wrap this up, or are we kind of good for now? I'd just like to make sure before I end up cutting anyone off. George Clooney wasn't in 2, granted, but still, yeah. Anyway, I would hate to cut you off, but it is getting a little late. So, do we have any last words before we shut the stream off for the night? Any last words? Take your time. Sylveon, okay, I'll take that. Anyway, I wish we could be streaming all night, but unfortunately, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued, God made you special. It's too late for that, but Sylveon is cool. But anyway, eat your cereal, go to bed, to be continued. God made you special, and he loves you very much. Good night.